Alright, on today's episode of Smith Works, got the 306 moved over here to a different job. New house being built. They're gonna put a pool back here, and they've already brought in like 8 loads of dirt. But I'm gonna strip off the topsoil and get it down to virgin ground. Well, clean all this up, get the topsoil off because I got to build the where the pool's gonna go up to the grade of the house here. So they had already brought the dirt in before the topsoil was gone. It ain't no big deal because I'm just gonna kind of push that back a little and then take this stuff, rake it back that way, and pile my topsoil up back there. So let's get to work. Okay, so trying to figure out the best way to do this. I think I'm just gonna blade this the other way. Get it down to where they brought the dirt in for the house pad. Some idiot threw bricks and everything out here. I don't know what the plan is for that sand right there. Septic is going to go up there, it's going to come out of the house right in there on that end of the house, and then run down through here and then catch it right there again, and then the septic is going to be out there somewhere. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this down a little bit. That way I know nothing is left in the ground when they do the pool. There shouldn't be nothing up in here, but a bunch of rocks, bricks and bullshit that the other contractor just threw out here. Pool guys should be able to do their thing up closer to the house, and then the septic's got to come through there, so they'll dig down for that too. Mainly all I got to do is I got to get rid of the topsoil and the bad dirt where the pool's going to be sitting. Get that topsoil right there. That's got to come out. I'm just going to stockpile it back here behind this all the dirt they pushed off the for the house lot here and just piled it up back here where the pool's got to go. There's no telling how deep this daggum topsoil is going to be. Once I get all this removed, I'm going to move this machine. This machine's got to go to a bigger job for the company that I do a lot of work for. I don't know if I'll get to film any of that, but this machine's got to go there, so I'm just using it to get this material moved, and then I'm going to bring the skid steer over here and work all this dirt in. I knew that all this topsoil would be pushed back here like this, so just faster to dig it all out and use the other machine to move it around. And this don't look good at all. I don't know if y'all can see, that topsoil is just, I was afraid of that. I sure as hell hope they didn't set that house on this stuff. I'm gonna set y'all up on a time lapse out here. This is gonna take a minute. Okay, y'all, I'm a little worried about this. You can see the difference in the dirt. You can also see the roots in the grass and what I'm digging out. And I don't like this at all. See the grass? And you got a layer of sand and clay, good dirt. And then you got another layer of topsoil. It's not good. I don't know how far from the house that goes, but that's got to come out. But I've got down to virgin ground right here and on out, but it's just right there. You can see the different layers of dirt. Looks to me like they didn't strip the topsoil off way back here whenever they was doing the house pad, and then they just put red dirt over the top of it and then put back topsoil over that. So I don't know. That Ain't no count though. I'm gonna call the homeowner and get her out here and see what she wants to do about it. But I think I'm plenty far enough out for the pool. But I think if they don't get that fixed or see how far it goes to the house, they may have foundation issues later on. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Alright, I talked to the guy that's actually building the house. He come out and kind of looked. And he said I should be fine, you know, come off a couple feet from the house and dig this out and backfill it with the good dirt over here. So that's what we're about to do now. I'll set y'all back up out here and time lapse this little part. So I got about as much I want to cut out going yonder way. I mean, that's nearly a 4 foot, but y'all can see right here, like that layer. I just wasn't comfortable with it. I cut it out as close to the house as I felt comfortable with, and I'm gonna start backfilling it. So I need to cut out a little more of that right there, and then I'm gonna take that pile, just take the top of it and throw it over here, and start tracking it in a little bit. It's not supposed to rain for the next several days, so I at least want to get a little bit of dirt moved over here and tracked in around here. But I talked to the homeowner, and the footings on this house are pretty deep and wide, so I'm not really worried about it moving. But at least I wanted to get all that dug out and moved back, because she said she's going to put concrete from the edge of the house back around the pool. So I at least wanted to get all this dug out, because I would hate for years down the road this stuff rot out and settle down, and then it'd be in a bind. That's just my thinking. I may be wrong. Y'all let me know what y'all think. So I'm just gonna keep cutting this down right here and laying it on back. She said the pool's like 30 feet off the house, or total 50 feet wide for the pool and concrete and all that stuff. So I really wish I already had the skid steer over here, that way I could just start moving dirt around. But I need to get all I can done today with this machine. So, because it's got to go to another job, and I've got to get started this week before they find somebody else to do it. I figure once I get everything cut out, I won't really need this anymore. But I'm glad I brought it over here, because after I ran into this little issue, I'd have to wind up bringing it over here anyway. really they want to get this done. Pool's not supposed to be installed until either June or July. But this needed to be done. That way the dirt can have time to kind of settle out and pack in a little better. It's just going to take so much backfill. The longer it can sit, the better. I'm just going to keep on chipping away at all this mess, and I'll update y'all in just a little bit. Okay, I think I got it dug out enough to start backfilling. Of course, it's coming up about to rain. Y'all can see I had to dig out quite a bit. Alright, I'm gonna bring the skid steer over here and then get the backfilling. Alright y'all, so y'all been hating on me about not using the 299, so I'm gonna take it to the next job just for y'all. No, I'm kidding. It's been on the farm. Like the driveway from hell job was almost an hour from where I live, and it wasn't worth me hauling this thing back and forth every other day or whatever to use it here on the sawmill too, because I try to keep that thing running as much as I can also. So and I gotta have this here to load the logs. But anyway, I'm taking this with me because I got a lot of dirt to move, and I don't want to use the excavator to do all that much work. So I'm going to grab the bucket and take those forks off, put the bucket on, and load her up. All right, I got her strapped down and ready to roll out. Okay y'all, there he is. Apollo is on the job. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back over here and I'm gonna start taking that red dirt and working it in and tracking it in. And I took the mud or the water that was pooled up there and kind of drug it back and let it dry out. I'll just start making lifts and tracking it in, see how she goes. Okay, it's about time to move some dirt. It's the next day. I'm going to grease this thing up real good, and it needs a little bit of hydraulic fluid. So let me get this thing fired up and warmed up, and I'll set y'all up out here and get to moving some dirt. All right, I got this thing pulled around here to the truck. Right here's where I fill it. This thing is showing bad low. Maybe that'll stay right there. Spent $120 on a couple things of grease and hydraulic fluid. About halfway where I need it to be. That should do it. Okay, that's about all I'm gonna get done today. I'm out of dirt. If it don't rain too much tonight, they're gonna start hauling some dirt tomorrow. What it was is they went ahead and dumped the dirt out here. I think I already said that. They didn't remove the topsoil, so that's why that dirt was already here. Had I have been one from the very get-go, I wouldn't have brought the dirt in until I got all this topsoil gone. But I got what I needed to finished. It didn't go quite as far as I wanted it to. There's still quite a bit of I wanted to come out. I would hope that I would get about 6 or 7 feet off the house, kind of close to grade. That way I can put this hay down. That way it don't splash up on the house. You can kind of see where it did a little bit already, just from what I did the other day. But so I'm gonna put this hay down just on the edge right there. That way it'll protect the house better than nothing. But I can't put it too far out, because then it'll get mixed in with the beneath grade, and I don't want that. So let me get this spread out, and I'm gonna call it a day after that. All right, y'all, I'm done with that today. I think it's gonna catch the rain. Just a pet peeve of mine is like seeing these nice houses, brand new houses in white, and they're stained around the edges right at the bottom, just because they wouldn't put hay on it or whatever, keep it splashing up. And I would be pissed if it was my house and I spent that much money and that to have that forever stain on it, when all it takes is just a simple bale or two of hay. Cheap, go around, spread it around. So all right, y'all, that's my rant for the day. I'll film more. Maybe, I hope I get some dirt tomorrow. If not, maybe next week I'll have more of that. Appreciate y'all.